Hey everyone watching on the rebroadcast, thank you guys so much for coming on. I truly appreciate it. So I wanted to share with you the affirmation for today, which is Monday, September 7th. So crazy. Today I do something that is different. I am willing to move out of my comfort zone and experience life in a new way. I'm going to turn the camera around now. Hello. Oh, the hair is always crazy, so I gotta fix it. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming on live. And if you guys would love to share this with your friends, your followers, your family, your peeps, swipe right, swipe up, and hit share so that other people can partake in this. And you can tap on the screen too to send me some love and some light energy. And it's not just for me, it's for everyone. I love the little hearts. It's awesome. So hey everyone, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm super excited to talk to you today. Brazil, hi, that's so awesome. So today I really just wanted to do a card reading and just sort of share my ideas that I was thinking of this morning. Pennsylvania, awesome. Michigan, Philadelphia, Montreal, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you some ideas that I was thinking of. I'm doing so well. Thank you, Lorenzo. How are you guys doing today? I woke up feeling really good. I woke up feeling really happy, excited about the week ahead. And I had this thought about sort of what makes someone productive. Yeah, Tenna. Yep. I got it done in Burlington. Hello, Rodrigo, Connecticut. Awesome. Yep. So I had this thought. I was thinking, my only job is to really make myself happy. My only job is to follow my heart and feel good and do things that make me feel alive. And in turn, I feel like that makes other people feel alive, and that gives other people the inspiration and strength to go and do their own thing and make themselves happy. So that was just like a thought that I had this morning when I was waking up, and I was smiling and I was like, I feel good today, so other people are going to feel good. And I think that that's something really important to think about, how when we feel good and we feel happy and we feel excited and we feel alive, that inspires the people around us, right? That inspires the people around us to reach for those good feelings and to reach for that alive feeling. So that's just like a little thought that I had. And I was watching an angel card reading from one of my favorite ladies, Doreen Virtue, and she was talking about how to sort of like how this week energetically is going to be. And just so you guys know, if you guys have not scoped with me before, let me know if this is your first time. My name is Laura Verbich. I'm a lifestyle health and wellness coach. I help people live badass dream lives through helping people with their lifestyle, their health, their fitness, their wellness, and I also help people build online businesses. And I'm really into learning about how to better my life and better other people's lives. So I was listening to Doreen's card reading, and she was talking about how, hello, Leticia. She was talking about how in the morning, we really have to take the time to connect to ourselves and take the time to not be on technology, not sort of like be in the online world, but really tune in to us, tune in to our feelings. And I think in the morning, especially, we're connected to our divineness, our divinity. And a lot of the times we wake up in a panic. Gotta get to work, gotta start my day, gotta get to work, got to do all of this stuff, but we don't really realize that we have to, above all, connect to ourselves first. First thing in the morning, that's the most important thing. So Doreen was saying that you need to spend time in reflection, meditation, affirmation, visualizing your day, and visualizing and feeling how you want to feel. It sets the tone for the day. So I don't know if any of you guys do that. I've made a lot of other videos about how to have a magical morning. So that might be something that you guys want to check out. And yeah, so it's it's really about just connecting to yourself in the morning. That really is going to help you have an amazing day. And, asking for help, meditating, praying, and then accepting it. The thing is that we ask for help a lot of the time, whether it's through prayer or talking to someone. But a lot of the times we're like, my prayers aren't being answered and all of that. We're sort of like discouraged that our lives aren't going the way we want and we're not receiving answers or clarity. But a lot of the time we're not open to receive the answers. We think that they're going to come in a certain way, but in reality, we're just not open to receiving. Maybe we don't believe that we deserve to receive. Maybe we don't believe that voice in our heads or in our souls. A lot of the time, the answers to our prayers and to our questions comes from deep within, but a lot of the time we don't trust our own intuition. So I want to work with the Angel Dreams cards today to give you guys a card reading. Angel Dreams, these are really great because they're very gentle cards, but they're very powerful. So I want to sort of guide us into I think the question today would be, how do we tap into our divinity and how do we learn to trust ourselves? Do you guys agree with that question? How can I learn how to trust myself? Right? Okay, so I would love for you guys to send prayers and hearts to the cards. Really tap on that screen, think, send good energy. We would love to have a reading that resonates with everybody, even those of you watching on the rebroadcast. So stick with me. Let's get to know how we can trust ourselves, how we can trust our divinity, how we can find it, and just thank you for showing us the way and what we need to focus on today. Where do we need to focus and where our strengths are? So I'm just really looking for cards that stick out to me, like this one. That card sticks out to me. It's the law of attraction that makes you choose the right cards, so you can't choose any wrong cards when you're working with the law of attraction. It's always in motion. So those are my 3 for us today. And so the first card that I choose is our heart card. So where our hearts need to be focused on in order to find our divinity. Ooh. Okay, so the card that we got, these are really cool. They have to do with dreams, right? So even if you have a dream that has to do with a certain subject, you could pull out that certain subject out of the deck and just read what that dream's all about. So we've got rites of passage. This is our heart card, the rites of passage. This card has come to you because you or someone you know is crossing a threshold and a prominent episode of your life is coming to a close. Anyone else feeling that way? Like a big episode of your life is coming to a close? I know I am. I got some news this morning that is sort of closing this chapter of my life. You need to acknowledge your accomplishments at this time. So this is a time to acknowledge your accomplishments. It's time to recognize this milestone. Yeah, Erica, right? It's time to recognize this milestone. Celebrate it with a rite of passage. Or perhaps you need to acknowledge a transition or lead a ritual for someone else to mark a major turning point in life. So it's a turning point for you or someone that you love at this point. This is where our hearts are focused on, this turning point. Mugwort, which is an aromatic herb once thought to bestow magical protection. That's what it looks like. Is calling you to perform a personal vision quest, which means you are connecting to your dreams or waking visions. There are images and messages you need to receive through this quest. So it's time to mark this rite of passage with a celebration. And also, I think this really means, to acknowledge your accomplishments and to really give vision and think about where your visions have taken you right now and how your visions can continue to take you where you want to go. And a lot of the time we don't realize, but our hearts are telling us something, and our dreams or our waking life is bringing us different ideas and different sort of visions and signs that we're not sort of getting because we think our dreams and our ideas have to be answered in a certain way, but they don't. So it's time to have that rite of passage to really pay attention to the visions, the dreams, and the reoccurring things that are happening in our life, and continuing to visualize every day where we want to go, because thoughts become things, and what you think about comes about, right? So our strength card, oh, this is so cool. So our heart card was about having vision and taking this rite of passage and moving on to another chapter. Our strength card in this time is our premonition. Our strength, so our heart is about moving on to a new place and having vision. And our strength is again about vision, premonition. So let's see about that. Our strength card, premonition. Trust your instincts and your ability to know, see, feel, and hear the prophetic messages that are coming from you now. Our question was, right? Our question was, how do I trust myself? Close this chapter, have a rite of passage. Premonition, trust your instincts to see, feel, hear prophetic messages. The dream appearance of circles, the number 3, and awakening with a sense of knowingness all denote prophecy. I woke up this morning with a sense of knowingness. Has anybody else been dreaming of circles or the number 3? That's pretty cool. So think of that. This card reminds you that premonitions are to be respected. They might come to you through symbolic images or intuitive feelings. This doesn't necessarily mean you're like in the middle of something and all of a sudden like the whole world stops and like you start seeing these visions like those movies, you know? That's not what it means. They might come to you through symbolic images or intuitive feelings. A lot of the times it's just feelings. Some people are more visual. Some people are auditory. Some people just know. So you're tapping into your psychic abilities this week, let's say. You're being prepared for an event that is about to occur unless you change your course of action. There's no destined outcome. So we're getting prepared. Yeah, we're getting prepared for something. Stay present. Be here and now. Live in the moment. So live in the moment, but use your imagination to actively create and shape your future. Use your imagination. That's your strength. So stay here in the present, trust your feelings, and start imagining for your future. That is our strength, imagining for our future. And our challenge is rebirth, release, integration. This is so perfect. Rite of passage, right? Going into premonition and prophecy, going into a rebirth and a release and an integration. It's a snake card. So if you dream about snakes, Harry Potter style, maybe this is what he was talking about, right? His rebirth. He's getting connected to himself, just as are we, right? This is so cool. I'm like loving the transition of these cards. So the snake heralds a time of transition during which you will go through the cycle of rebirth, death, and rebirth. Enjoying the shedding of your old skin while stepping into your power. So you're shedding your old skin. You're changing direction. You're closing a chapter. You're prophesizing and envisioning your future, and you're rebirthing. You've shed that skin. The snake's wisdom may lead you to ask yourself many questions. What project or relationship do you need to begin? What do you need to shed, release, or uncover in order to bring about new opportunities? So what do we need to change in order to bring out new opportunities? Thank you, Lauren. You're awesome. I felt your love. What do you need to bring back into your life? The snake represents rebirth in all forms. It symbolizes hidden teachings or information, as well as integration of physical and spiritual form. Transcendence, a balance between your physical and spiritual energies. Open your awareness to the spiraling dance of cosmic forces. Study the hidden knowledge that is beckoning you. Don't be afraid of your personal power. It is a gift of healing and rebirth. So I'm loving this. Just to recap, we asked the question, how do I trust my instincts and how do I move forward, right? And we were given the perfect reading. It's time to have a rite of passage, a celebration. It's time to acknowledge our accomplishments and trust in what we've already done and what we've already achieved, and realize how amazing that is. And we have to move on to staying super present in where we are right now, but also knowing that we have the power in our brains and in our hearts to create our desired outcome for our future. So have that rite of passage, celebrate, and keep on imagining and dreaming and manifesting your future. And then right after that, rebirth is going to happen, right? We are absolutely shedding our skin, shedding all of the things that are holding us back, and moving on into our new chapter, moving on into our new beliefs, and taking risks that seem scary maybe from the outside, but inside it feels really good. So trusting that intuitive feeling, trusting that you know what you got to do, you know what you got to do, you know where you need to go. So those reoccurring thoughts, reoccurring dreams, reoccurring messages, reoccurring people in your life, that's what you have to trust. So I hope that this was really helpful to you. It was helpful to me to sort of see where I got to go. So spend some time this week really celebrating having miracle mornings. So taking time for you, taking time for reflection and prayer to really connect to your depths, so you know where to go, you know what to do, who to see, who to talk to, and just know that, like, you got this. You got this. I'm gonna let you guys go and have an amazing Monday. I'm don't know what I'm up to today, but you will see me on Instagram, on Facebook. If we're not already friends on Facebook, go ahead and add me on Instagram as well. All of my user information is in my profile here on Periscope. So you can click on my username, you can see where to add me, Laura Verbich on Facebook. I would love to talk with you more about this and about anything. Again, I am a lifestyle health and wellness coach, and I will help you build your dream life. But it's all up to you. You've got the power. Yay, you messaged me back on Instagram. Awesome. I took the weekend totally unplugged, which was beautiful. It was so beautiful to just be in nature and hang out and just like relax. And today I'm sort of like slowly easing myself back into it. And I'm really trying to be smarter with my time, less sort of frantic, because I'm a person who wants to help a lot of people, but I know to help others, I need to help me first. You too. Yeah. Exactly, which is why I messaged you, by the way. It's important to take time for you and to trust that taking care of you is the most important thing, because it's going to give you energy, strength, and love to give to others. So whenever you feel like you need to take a break, listen to that intuition, take that break, take that time for you, do you first, and then go on and do for others. Cool. All right, so if you're expecting a message back from me, today is the day, or tomorrow, because I probably have a lot, but I will do my best. And I'm always sending you guys love and angel blessings.